Hey guys, it's Noremac here. Got my best friend here, Cortex, and he's gonna be asking me quite a few questions. I'm not sure how many. I don't know any of the questions that he's asking, so I'm gonna give out my answer first time go. Of course, editing process comes in, so of course I'm gonna try to make this as short, but also as much of a good interview process as possible. He's gonna be asking like gaming related questions, YouTube stuff. I don't know. He wrote down a lot from what I can tell, but I didn't see what they actually were. But anyway, you want to say anything before we start?
No, I'm good.
All right. We'll try to make sure to speak up. So, yeah, take it away.
Alright, first question. What do you plan on doing for your channel in the future?
Well, and as I mentioned in many of my vlogs lately, I am currently in the process of building my gaming PC, which I wish, actually no, you guys have to wait. I would show you some of the parts right now, but I did already get my RAM cards, my power supply, my case that holds all the stuff, and my hard drive, and I'm still coming up with new technology. Well, not coming up with it, but still getting stuff all together. I just need a little more money because building a PC, a lot of money. But once I get that together, I'll be able to give you guys a little bit better quality videos, just because my mood's gonna be better as far as making sure I have a more efficient and faster computer. So the process of getting my videos out there on YouTube are gonna be really easy. Other than that, I mean, as far as stuff I'm really gonna be doing, make sure I'll be doing a lot more playthroughs, let's plays, more videos like I do now, like actual camera videos, but try to make it a little more entertaining, adding a gaming aspect to it. I don't know. It's more of a wait and see situation, but of course your feedback is all I need. Just tell me what you guys want and I'll make sure it happens. The power really comes from you guys. I definitely enjoy the feedback that I get. It's not as much as I want, but if you guys can provide me with that feedback, that'd be great. But that's really the future of NoremacTV. But I'll truly know what the future of NoremacTV is once I get my PC up and running and see all the new capabilities I have for my channel. But that's the answer. What's next?
Second question. What are your opinions about the next-gen systems?
So, the next-gen systems, as some of you guys may know, I do own both the Sony PlayStation 4 and the Microsoft Xbox One. And they are both awesome systems. I did not get a crappy model of the systems, except for unlucky few that got systems, but that's just to be expected that your system may or may not work at launch. But of course Sony and Microsoft do take care of those issues if you make sure you call them and let them know what your problem is, and you'll get a free replacement in a timely manner. But I mean, as far as my experience has gone, I'll start off with the Xbox One. It's pretty neat. $500. I was very lucky to be able to get both systems with the job I had for the 3 month period that paid pretty well. But I mean, I don't say it's worth 500, but it definitely has some really neat features. But for the most part, I can't say it's a step up. I was already losing my faith with the 360 after the past few years, and that this legacy didn't transition well so far with the user interface and everything. As far as games go, I only got 2, which is Rise Son of Rome and Dead Rising 3. Dead Rising 3 is fun as hell. I love it so far. I haven't beaten it just yet. I did beat Rise. Only thing I really can say, decent story, beautiful graphics, gameplay a little repetitive, but you're gonna hear that a lot. Have not tried the multiplayer for Rise, but I mean, right now, Xbox One, it's okay. It's gonna get better. It's just the beginning of the life cycle. But PS4 is on spot. I love it, man. I really do. It's a great system. I mean, the UI is great. There's only like one issue I have at the part where you basically put a new disc in there, it installs an icon, or you download a new game or whatever. It stays on that bottom area of the UI and just piles up. There's no way to organize it. Other than that, just a little issues that I can't even think of because it's not that big of a deal. It should get fixed in a patch. A few missing features on definitely both systems, but stuff I can just look past till it is fixed. Other than that, I mean, PS4 as a system and all its features and what it's doing right now and what they're doing for the future, great in the game so far. I mean, they're great. I mean, I just live in the moment with the PlayStation 4. I rarely turn on my Xbox One. I will say I am a fanboy. I have both systems, so I can give my opinions. I can say these things because I know the insides and outs of both systems and what's to come for the future. There's very few things on the Xbox One that's coming that I care about, like Sunset Overdrive, what's that game, Quantum Break. I'm gonna look at that what is it called? D4, I think it's called. I'm not gonna look too much into that. I was gonna get Plants vs Zombies, but apparently it's coming to PlayStation eventually, so I'll just wait for it to come to PlayStation. Other than that, I mean, I don't really care for Titanfall too much. I'm gonna get it. Other than that, that's it. I mean, I don't know what features they're adding in the future. They haven't fixed anything that needs to be fixed for sure, and not that many quality games coming that I truly care about besides Quantum Break for sure. But I mean, other than that, if I have to tell you to get a next-gen system, I definitely say the PS4. You look at the before and after announcement to release, and then even the future, PlayStation, baby. That's all I gotta say, but yeah.
Number 3, question 3. What do you think of the Wii U?
God, you really just asked me that. Man, that Wii U. So, some of you guys may or may not know I owned a Wii U. Day one, excited. I really was. I for some reason, I do get excited with Nintendo systems when they release it because they build up the hype very well. They show new technology, and they're good at that. Being original in ways. I only say that because the Wii U and let me just set this straight. Just real quick before I really tell you my true opinions and my experience with my Wii U. And you guys can say what you will. This is my opinion from being part of this gaming nation for a long time. I would say the Wii U is original when it comes to not having that Wi-Fi requirement to, put the screen on your game screen to the gamepad. But really, it's just remote play. Remote play's been around since 2006 for the PS3. And then, years later, 2012, we get that same functionality without the Wi-Fi on the Wii U. Now, obviously, remote play wasn't as what it is today, but that idea has been around way before Nintendo actually made it happen. And I can't say it was an original idea, but they made it work, and it's great for what it is. I don't know, that's just my opinion. It's really remote play, and remote play's been around for the longest time. So I hate when people say, oh, Sony's copying with the Vita, PS4, game to the point. No, they're not. They made that shit, man. But anyway, other than that, Wii U, I had it since launch. Maybe lasted about 5 months. What happened? And I always had this bad luck with Nintendo. Like I said, they put on a great show for making me get one of their systems. I get it. No games that I care about. I'm not a Zelda guy, not a Mario guy. I'm not a first-party Nintendo gamer, which is probably why I probably shouldn't have got it. I will admit, Mario 3D World, I know that game's just really awesome because I played 3D Land on the 3DS, which was great. This looks like a much more improved version. But overall, it's just they stopped releasing games. On top of that, they were delaying games. They lost exclusives. They weren't releasing games, and the games I care about, there's only 4 total now. But only care about 1 for sure. I forget those other 3, but I'll tell you the 4 games. And I'll say the best for last, and I'm not even gonna rant about it. You guys already know I'm pissed about it. And so is a lot of other people. But we have Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. I don't care for it because it looks like straight DLC. It's hard to say, and that's just my opinion. If you guys want more insight of my feelings about certain things, like rant videos, let me know. I'll tell you guys all about that. But Super Smash Bros. Wii U, that game that's supposed to be Xenoblade for the Wii U, that game was interesting, but I mean, they showed it off a while ago, and I haven't seen anything since, and I'm kind of losing touch with it, but it looks beautiful. Third game, what was the third game? Oh yeah, it was newly announced Zelda game from the creators of Dynasty Warriors. Combat looks awesome, graphics look pretty good. I'm not a Dynasty Warriors guy, but I would love to try it out, but it's not a big deal. But best for last, even though it's really not the best because it's only on this system. The sequel that was multi-plat to the PS3 and Xbox 360. Absolutely love the game. Bayonetta 2. Not going into it, but overall the Wii U just wasn't my system, and I don't really see it being my system in the future. But I am definitely gonna try to get hands-on with Bayonetta 2 when it releases for the Wii U, but that's about it.
Alright, number 4. So far, who's winning this console war or debate on which one is better?
PlayStation. I mean, seriously. I already have said so much about it so far. I mean, if you guys are fans of my channel, you guys know I'm a PlayStation guy. I'll admit I'm a fanboy, but being an owner of the systems and being a fanboy, it's just like I have valid points, and I do try to play the best exclusives. What the system has to offer when it comes down to features, the games only for the system, and try to get deep down to the core of what it's all about. And I'm big on gaming, so I look at news every day. I know what's has been in the past, the present, and the future. But Sony's has always been that company to deliver the type of game experience that I want. That's just me, of course. You guys have other preferences, other experiences. I completely understand. But I mean, just overall, in most gamers nowadays, with this new generation just now started, PS4, baby, like for real. But yeah, that's my answer.
Number 5. What's your thoughts on Kingdom Hearts coming to Xbox?
See, this is why I want to do this interview. Getting hyped here. And when I say hyped, I'm not happy about that. That's bullshit. Oof, okay. And I do want to do a rant about this, but I'm just going to keep it plain and simple. They should just release HD collections on Xbox 360 with Kingdom Hearts 3 coming to the Xbox One without having any Kingdom Hearts history at all. There is no reason it should be coming to the Xbox One. It was more of a Nintendo Sony series. Nintendo got more of the side games besides Dream Drop Distance. I consider that as a real Kingdom Hearts game because if you don't play that, you're screwed. That's basically Kingdom Hearts 3, but you could kind of consider it as 2.5. That sets you up for Kingdom Hearts 3. If you don't play it, you don't even know you don't know anything. Let's put it that way. You don't know anything if you don't play Dream Drop, but like I said, I mean, if Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming to Wii U and PS4, they can make it work. I wouldn't be complaining because Nintendo has rights to Kingdom Hearts. Not Microsoft. Hell no. I'm not happy about it. Gotta deal with it. Pretty pissed about Final Fantasy 2, but that wasn't the question. But it makes a little more sense just because they had Final Fantasy games before. But Versus 13 was known as a Sony exclusive, PS3 exclusive when it was announced in 2006. So this game's been long development only for the PS3. Just to transition it over to next gen, that's awesome. To put it on another platform that I don't care about and is less powerful again makes me not so happy. But overall, just gotta deal with it. But that's just my opinion. You guys can jump at me. I don't care. Not gonna change my mind. But that's my answer.
Number 6. How do you out of the PlayStation Store and Xbox Live, which one is better?
This is obvious. I was gonna say, it's an obvious question. You're probably talking about Xbox One, PS4, PlayStation Store.
Yeah.
Okay. Or do you want to say overall? Well, overall, this kind of expanded. Really, they're both not great. I'm just being honest. I mean, PlayStation Store, ever since they updated on the PS3, even to this day, people haven't got used to it. I got used to it. I know how to work my way around. I stopped complaining, but it still isn't great. Xbox One, there's nothing to do on there. It's boring. I mean, even the dashboard itself is boring. It's like, on the 360 dashboard, you'll sit there and play around here with the bumpers, because there's so much to kind of navigate through. Xbox One, there's not much to navigate through, and that goes for the store. I mean, really, they're not great, but they're there for our convenience, just in case we need to buy stuff, and that's why it's made. So, not really much to really say about the stores, honestly.
Number 7. What games are next for you?
For me, well, from the top of my head, I'm still debating if I'm getting both 2 copies of this game. What months are you wanting to know? Just
any.
Okay, if I can remember all of them. This month, this is January, the 28th, 3 games will be releasing. I may be getting the PS3 copy of Dragon Ball Z Battle Z and the Vita copy, but if not both, I'm getting the Vita copy for sure, which is download only for $40. Played the demo for Battle Z on Vita and played the PS3 copy. It was exactly the same, plays exactly Like, everything's the same, and I like that. And I hear it's crossplay, but I don't know that for a fact. That's really cool if it is. But getting Battle Z more likely for Vita. Tomb Raider, the definitive edition or whatever it's called, getting that for PS4. I'm really ready for that. Definitely look into it if you haven't. Graphics are crazy. February, Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. PS3, but I just kind of heard the PC maybe because there has a next-gen version. I'm getting this monster PC ready to be built. It's something to consider. So, and then I can't think of the rest. I'm sure there's a few, but of course I don't want to ruin some surprises for future unboxings. But as far as January goes, I can definitely say Battle Z and Tomb Raider, and I know Castlevania in February, and there's a few more in February and a few in March. But beyond that, I don't really have release dates for other games besides Destiny, which is September 9th. And let me mention one more, also in January, even though it doesn't have an exact date. It's supposed to release this month. It's a game called Dust Force. It's an indie game. Freaking awesome. It's going to be a PS3 Vita title. Look it up. It looks awesome. So, yeah.
Alright, number 8. What is your thoughts about the PlayStation 4 not able to listen to downloaded music like you have on your flash drive or something like that?
Not sure if you know this, but Sony is patching it where you can be able to listen to MP4 files. Now, I'm not sure exactly how they're going to add it onto the interface or how you're going to access the files. Can't be too hard. I mean, I am a little disappointed it wasn't there at launch. Like I said, PS4 and Xbox One are missing features at first. And of course, once we ask, it's demanded. It's going to happen unless it's just impossible or, you know, it makes them lose money. But, I mean, they're adding it on. That's awesome. They're going to even do USB support for files eventually, too. But I will say this. If they are doing this, you better be able to do in-game music with it. I think it's great that you can in-game music with Music Unlimited, which I have grown to like the service because you can do in-game music, and it actually plays pretty cool tracks. When you're playing games and stuff, it works really well. But if they're adding this functionality in and you can't do in-game music with it, honestly, I have to say it's pointless. So, we'll see how it goes, but I'm happy they're doing it, but let's hope they do it right.
Alright, number 9. So far, who is your favorite developer?
And I'm pretty sure I know. I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, Naughty Dog.
I was thinking the same thing.
Honestly, I have to say it's between Naughty Dog and Platinum Games. Now, I don't really like... with Platinum Games, I don't really like their the people there. Well, the main head guy that mainly, you know, talks for the company. He's kind of an asshole if you actually hear what he says on Twitter. He's like really attacks his fans when it comes to like Bayonetta 2 on Wii U. Like I said, I'm pissed about that. And I just hate how he treats fans about it. It's like, so what? What do you mean, so what? But Naughty Dog, they're humble. They're very quiet. I like that. It's always the quiet ones. And you see how many awards they win for their games. Best studio. And I actually see people like, they're overrated or it's overhyped, like their games or something. It's like, are you serious? And some people don't like their games. I understand. You guys are in the Call of Duty. But, like, this is a question for me. Naughty Dog's my company. I love it.
Alright, last question.
Oh, last question.
Number 10. So, we probably already know this answer, but out of both the systems, which system have you had the best experience on?
I mean, we know, but I'm just trying to make sure I get out what I have to say. I mean, I can tell you what the best experience I have had on each console, but the best overall, definitely PlayStation. Just saying, I did get a lot more games on my PS4 compared to Xbox One. On top of that, Sony has given me free games, free to play, PlayStation Plus free games, and more to come. More free to play games like PlanetSide 2, War Thunder, and more to come on PS4, and then free plus games, of course. And with Xbox One, I mean, but as far as the best experiences on PS4, Rose again, my favorite launch game on PS4. So far, still my favorite game on PS4. But I haven't gone through all my PS4 games just yet. Just live in the moment, of course. With Xbox One, definitely Dead Rising 3. This is fun. I can play for hours. It's very entertaining, especially with the co-op aspect. This makes it 10 times more funner. But like I said, overall, the PS4. But definitely go get it. It's hard to get one, so so that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So thank you for this interview. I actually asked my friend here to do it for me. I was in the restroom. That's disturbing. But it's like, should I say that? Yeah, I said it. But yeah, I was like, go make 10 questions. I'll come back and we'll do this like little interview thing. Because we're sitting here at 2:30 in the morning. We're bored. We don't even know what to do. It's like, this might be fun. It won't be fun to edit, but it is what it is. But hopefully this turns out well overall. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you're watching this in the future, this may be a little outdated. I don't know, but hope you enjoyed anyway. If you stuck around, sorry if this video is a little longer for your taste. Some of you guys like my long videos. I personally don't like long videos unless they're just entertaining. I don't find myself, you know, the entertainer that people may enjoy. I don't know that. That's obviously your opinion. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support, guys. And of course, if you guys have any questions to ask me, let me know in the comments. But hey, like a lot of other people do, I could definitely eventually do a Q&A question and be well more prepared for, you know, any questions that you ask me, because I know ahead of time, I know what to say exactly, and you know, stuff like that. So Q&As in the future could definitely be a thing, but just expect a lot on my channel once I get everything going and know how YouTube is handling the gaming situation. I know people are having trouble uploading their videos with, you know, copyright and stuff. I don't know too much about that, and I'm kind of scared, but we'll see how it goes. But other than that, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Give this video a thumbs up or thumbs down if you enjoyed the video or not. And subscribe if you're not already for any other gaming content I post on my channel. Other than that, Noremac out.
See ya.